नमस्कार. जय श्रीकृष्ण. श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaurabhakta Vrinda. Rejuvenating text 4 and text 5 of chapter 2, the activities of Maharaj Agnidhra, 5th canto, the creative impetus of Srimad Bhagavatam, text 4. Sacha Tadashramo Pavanam Ti Ramaniyam Vividha Nibida Vitapi Vitapa Nikara Sanslishta Puratala तारूढ़ स्थल विहंगम मिथुनैः प्रोच्यमान श्रुतिभिः प्रतिबोध्यमान सलिल कुककुट कारंडव कलहंसादि भिरविचित्र मुपकुजिता मल जलाशय कमलाकर मुप बभ्राम. The Apsara sent by Lord Brahma began strolling in a beautiful park near the place where the king was meditating and worshipping. The park was beautiful because of its dense green foliage and golden creepers. There were pairs of varied birds such as peacock, and in a lake there were ducks and swans, all vibrating very sweet sounds. Thus the park was magnificently beautiful because of the foliage, the clear water, the lotus flowers, and the sweet singing of various kinds of birds. Text 5. तस्याह सुललित गमनपद विन्यासगति विलासायाश चानुपदम खणखणाय मानरुचिरः चरणाभरणस्वन मुपाकरण्य नरदेवकुमारः समाधियोगेन मिलितनयन नलीन मुकुलयुगल मिषद विक शय्य व्यचष्ट. As Purvachitti passed by on the road in a very beautiful style and mood of her own, the pleasing ornaments on her ankles tinkled with her every step. Although Prince Agnidhra was controlling his senses, practicing yoga with half-open eyes, he could see her with his lotus-like eyes, and when he heard the sweet tinkling of her bangles, he opened his eyes slightly more and could see that she was just nearby. It is said that yogis always think of the Supreme Personality of Godhead within their heart. ध्यानावस्थित तदगतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति yama yoginah. Bhagavatam 12.13.1. The Supreme Personality of Godhead is always observed by yogis who practice controlling the venomous senses. As recommended in Bhagavad Gita, yogis should practice samaprekshya nasikagram, keeping their eyes half open. If the eyes are closed completely, there will be tendency to sleep. The so-called yogis sometimes practice a fashionable form of yoga by closing their eyes and meditating, but we have actually seen such so-called yogis sleeping and snoring while meditating. That is not the practice of yoga. Actually, yoga practice involves keeping one's eyes half open and gaze at the tip of the nose. Although Agnidhra, the son of Priyavrat, was practicing mystic yoga and trying to control his senses, the tinkling sound of Purvachitti's ankle bells disturbed his practice. Yoga Indriya Samyamaha. Actual yoga practice means controlling the senses. One must practice mystic yoga to control the senses, but the sense control of the devotee who fully engages in the service of the Lord with his purified senses, Rishi Kena Rishi Kesha Sevanam, can never be disturbed. Srila Prabodhananda Saraswati therefore stated, Duradan Tendriya Kala Sarpa Patali Protkhata Damashtrayate. Chaitanya Chandramrita 5. The practice of yoga is undoubtedly good because it controls the senses, which are like venomous serpents. When one engages in devotional service, however, completely employing all the activities of the senses in the service of the Lord, the venomous quality of the senses is completely nullified. It is explained that a serpent is to be feared because of its poisonous fangs, but if those fangs are broken, the serpent, although it seems fearsome, is not at all dangerous. Devotees therefore may see hundreds and thousands of beautiful women with fascinating bodily movements and gestures, but not be allured, whereas such women would make ordinary yogis fall. Even the advanced yogi Vishwamitra broke his mystic practice to unite with Menaka and beget a child known as Shakuntala. The practice of mystic yoga, therefore, is not sufficiently strong to control the senses. Another example is Prince Agnidhra, whose attention was drawn to the movements of Purva Chitti, the Apsara, simply because he heard the tinkling of her ankle bells. In the same way, the Vishwamitra Muni was attracted by the tinkling bangles of Menaka. Prince Agnidhra, upon hearing the tinkling sound of bangles of Purvachitti, immediately opened his eyes to see her beautiful movements as she walked. The prince was also very handsome. As described herein, his eyes were just like the buds of lotus flowers. As he opened his lotus-like eyes, he could immediately see that Apsara was present by his side. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.